What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka Cosmic Binks, and welcome back to the Space.
You got me.
I'm back with my husband,
Matthew V. Haynes, aka the Clockmaster.
and today we are starting a new series on the channel that we're calling The Road
to Madness.
So, what that is, we're going to be watching a few movies up until Doctor Strange on May 6th, I think it officially comes out. But we're going to see it May 5th, so we're just going to try to build up some hype for it, because I'm really excited about this movie. I know you're really excited about it too, and obviously a lot of you guys are too, so that might be why you're here. So, we're just going to enjoy this journey together. So, I think we have like 7 or 8 movies.
But before you get to that, the disclaimer.
Oh yeah, we've already seen all these movies, by the way. Like, there's some I haven't seen as much. Like,
You've only seen this one time, right?
I've only seen Doctor Strange once, so that's why we're kind of doing this rewatch to get a refresher before we go into Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, so we have seen these, so don't come at us like, oh, this isn't your first time.
Yeah, the focus on these videos is mainly for our commentary on the scenes and our discussion points leading up to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And I feel like it's a cool rewatch with you guys. You know, we can just talk about certain scenes as they come up. So this is not a first time watching, if that's what you're here for. Yeah,
if you hear us talking over stuff a lot, that's why. So
don't commentary.
Don't get upset at me, please. I have lots of people in my comments getting upset at me over stuff like this.
Hey, we're making it clear.
Yes, very clear.
It's not titled first time watching, so they can't say that we titled it first time watching. This is not.
But anyways, we're starting with Doctor Strange, then we're going over to Infinity War, and then Endgame. I think we're watching the last episode of WandaVision.
Yeah, the last episode of WandaVision.
Tie, because we already know Wanda's in it, so tie her in. And then we're doing Shang-Chi, and then Eternal, and finally No Way Home.
And then finally No Way Home. And then No Way Home is actually going to be our second time watching No Way Home, because we've only seen it once in the theaters. So, yeah. We just said so at the same time.
But anyways, I think that's it for that. Disclaimer and explanation. Some of you guys might have already seen that. I posted an announcement video, so some of you might have already seen it, some of you might have not, so I wanted to explain it here too. Yeah,
and if anyone in the comments is saying this is not your first time watching, if you're watching this part and they happen to skip this intro, just let them know what we said.
Or whatever.
Let them know what we said. Again, clarification, this is not a first time watching reaction, this is not a blind reaction, this is a rewatch / commentary for this series. So
anyways, I'm excited for this one though, because like I said,
do you remember anything from this?
Not particularly. There's like a few bits and pieces I remember, but like technically this would be my third time.
Oh yeah, because you didn't see it in the theater though. You saw it in the theater?
I didn't see it in the theater. I thought when it was on Netflix back in the day. But I kind of like fell asleep, so I only remembered like tiny bits and pieces the first like full time I watched it. And obviously I liked it better that time I watched it, but yeah. So I'm excited to go into this one, because I remember not too much.
Yeah.
I have a very bad memory when it comes to movies.
I don't blame you. That's why
that's why rewatches are.
When I did Kung Fu Panda, like the first one, I knew I saw that movie, and then when I saw it again when I did on the other channel, I was like, okay, I do not remember anything from this movie, because it was like 10 years or something like that. Like I still saw that movie.
Yeah,
so.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Yeah. So I mean, is any other thing? Any other thing I had to mention before we started? I mean, I pretty much remember most, if not all, of this movie. I just loved this movie personally. I really loved it. The first time I saw it in the theaters. Actually, it's one of the first reviews I've done on this channel. I mean, sorry, on my channel. Sorry.
No, this channel.
No. On my channel. Sorry, on my personal channel. Did a review years ago when this movie came out in 2015. I think this movie came out, or 2017. I think somewhere around there. So yeah, I remember doing a review to it. So I mean, I love this movie. I pretty much remember everything about it, but I just can't wait to
rewatch
it. He
always makes references from this movie, and that I don't specifically remember.
There's like so much esoteric like symbolism in this movie, and it's awesome. So
the only thing I remember is Dormammu.
Oh yeah, Dormammu. Yeah.
That's a big meme in this house. So
At least it is. It is.
Anyways, yeah. We're just gonna jump straight into it because time's just going.
Full watch along.
Yeah.
Watch along.
Full watch along will be on Patreon. I was gonna get to
and
that.
channel memberships.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing because I have to make that announcement video too. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, it'll be on Patreon and YouTube membership, so those will all be linked down below. I think the join button for YouTube memberships is already down there, so go check that out. But yeah, we'll just get straight into it. Make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe as well if you like what you see. Comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was. And I already said, Patreon, YouTube memberships, full watch along will be there. But yeah, guys, let's just get right into it.
Where it all began. I'm still kind of mad Derrickson is not doing Multiverse of Madness, but I'm okay with Sam Raimi because it looks fantastic. So
yeah,
I'm fine with it either way.
Especially the direction they're going with it. I'm excited.
So, sup, mate? What you want?
He's just looking for the bathroom. Why do they really roll up on him like that?
Dude, I freaking remember this. Like, seeing this for the first time, I was like, Marvel really freaking they're going here. Oh, with this weirdness.
They're going places. Marvel's becoming more and more bold.
Did you remember him as a villain?
No. I don't remember much of this. Yeah, they don't want that smoke.
I just never forget. Like, this is literally like what changed so much of my perspective of Marvel when they started doing magic. I was like, nah, this is crazy. Freaking Inception. Yep. Man, honestly though, Ancient One really was a hypocrite though. I can't even be mad. Like, I can't even be mad at him though for saying that. Freaking loved her fighting style. God.
Oh my God.
Like, honestly, she's so cool.
She is.
Just casually just walks on the street. He was so cocky.
Oh yeah.
Look at him all sipping for him in the back.
Hit with a flugelhorn. That is Billy, 1977.
That's the what you call it, the memory.
Yeah.
What's it called again? See, we don't have it obviously. You know what I would love to see him do later on, like him still use some of his medical knowledge. Yeah. With his magic later on.
Patient's not dead, but he is dying. Still want to harvest his organs.
You're right.
I'll assist you. No, Dr. Palmer will assist me.
Like literally, you almost killed somebody for no reason.
Yeah. You would definitely be wearing a mask.
Yeah, but it's emergency, I guess.
Yeah, but they still wear masks in emergency.
True.
That's
you gotta see his emotions though.
Right there.
No, true.
10 minutes ago, when you called the wrong time.
Honestly, right? The one time I kind of agree with his cockiness.
Yeah. It's like, have you ever seen House?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. House, yeah. That was my show. Hey, what do you call? It's freaking me out. What's it called again? With the brain thing.
Mind something?
No, dude, I don't know. All those years of training, huh?
Freak me out.
I mean, you spend all those years training, you get used to it.
But he's doing it freehand.
Yeah.
So, more risk.
Nick is a great doctor.
Came to me.
Yeah, well, I needed a
So weird seeing the shift in him.
Right?
Makes such a difference.
Photographic memories. Sheesh. I don't know why it took me forever to remember that.
Oh.
Explicit, actually, and no, I have a very strict rule against dating college.
Oh, really?
For now.
For now, right? Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Look, I'm
He never gave her a lot of credit, though.
logical.
Yeah.
Come with me.
I mean, he kind of did.
You can hyphenate.
Classic narcissism.
Yeah. I mean, alphabetical order, Palmer Strange.
Yeah. It's just crazy to see the beginnings, man, like, of any of these origins. Even, like, going back and watching, like, Iron Man.
Yeah.
And, like, seeing how he was.
Yeah.
You know? And I remember when this came out, man, I wanted that so bad because of my watch collection.
Yeah, you were a watch person heavy.
I'm still a watch person. It's just that I don't have
the smartwatch every day.
Well, yeah, I mean, the other ones I have to get batteries for them, and they're pretty expensive for the batteries. Placing the batteries. What?
The bridge.
Oh, the bridge? Oh, yeah, totally. That's very inaccurate.
Man, after seeing What If, I'm just like, heart drop.
Yeah, what if? Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
This is the picture that messed everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Every time I freaking see this scene, Jesus. And then his hands right there. Lord have his mercies.
I mean, it's a miracle he didn't die.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, he was literally...
That's a gnarly accident, man.
Yep.
Jeez.
Is it things like this, when you see it, it makes you realize how fragile the human body really is.
Yeah. It's like, you should have been dead.
It's really tough, but it's also super fragile.
Yeah.
But like, for this, I'm actually kind of glad she didn't go with him, because she might not have made that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after seeing that, we definitely should tie his episode in.
Yeah, and I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because that was the first, like, thing we saw with the other Strange.
Yeah. Instant panic.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
These spectators have done better.
Well, you can't do anything when it's you on the table.
Nope. Honestly, like, and the fact that she was actually still trying to take care of him, though, and he never appreciated that, but she's like never truly appreciated.
Yeah.
Severe nerve damage. Oh my lord.
Okay. You go on to become something better.
You're right. It's like, how do you know what lies in your future? You know what I'm saying? When this has been his life, you have no idea you're gonna be a freaking mage, sorcerer supreme.
Paralyzed.
It wasn't for this dude.
Pain in his shoulder proves your arrogant ass wrong. What?
Honestly, I would do the same thing too.
Yeah.
And also the parallel to see how he was washing his hands in the beginning, and then how he's washing his hands here.
Yeah.
Oof.
Sex with the only one who'd be able to fix you is yourself.
Yeah, it just sucks when you're the only one that can do something by yourself, but you can't do it.
Listen anymore. This is mania. Some things just can't.
It's madness.
It's still life. Your life meaning.
Like what? Like you.
And this is the part where you apologize.
Honestly.
Yeah. I was leaving and never turning back.
Too difficult for you, is it? So much, don't you?
Yeah. She does actually.
Goodbye.
But okay.
And like push away the one person that's actually cares about you.
But he only cares about himself.
Well, if I was her, I would have grabbed the food too.
Yeah, you can get my food.
That's just crazy, man. Just thinking about something like this happening to someone in reality is just insane to me. And then like having to sell all your crap.
Yeah.
You know.
Partial paralysis in both hands. I don't know you. I'm Steven Stratton, a neurosurgeon. What?
I never got past your assistant.
Interesting how the tables turn.
Treatable.
No glory for you in that, right?
When I came back home.
The fact that they even let him leave, though,
Yeah.
I guess there was nothing that they really wanted from him. Tell me why it only took me to today to realize that Kamartaj was in Nepal.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's pretty clear as day.
I did not
It literally
remember.
said it.
I did not remember where it was. I think I'd be very like desperate for spiritual like enlightenment if totally normal thing to wear.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now I'd be like really like into the spiritual stuff if I tried every medical route and it didn't work.
Yeah.
I would totally be like, well, freak it, seen a shaman.
What
like,
is there left to lose?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna try to meet Jesus, everybody, all on the same day. Somebody.
Do a spiritual world tour.
Right?
With ease.
Right? Didn't even have to use no magic on them.
The blatant disrespect.
Right? Stepped right over him. And Choto, I live for it, like so good for this role, man. He's so good. Honestly, can't wait to see him again in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked his character. And we hadn't seen anything from him since this one.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about him. Like, I remember seeing him, but not too much after that.
Looks a little more commontage-y.
It does, though.
I once stood in your place.
You don't want your whole thing to be very obvious. Not just anyone can roll up.
Okay, that's a thing. Thank you.
Just taking your jacket.
Hello. Oh, thank you. And thank you. Thank you for seeing me.
You're very welcome. Mia.
So really, you know, that's just my secretary.
You're right.
Doctor, actually.
Well, no, not anymore, surely.
Damn.
Isn't that why?
That's messed up.
7, right?
I mean, he still got his title, technically.
Yeah, you don't lose your title.
He didn't get it revoked.
Regeneration. That's
Bro, you're talking about surface level stuff.
medical tech. Is that why you're working here without a governing medical board? I mean, just how
Is that your concern right now?
Quite.
So you figured out acupuncture, great.
Yeah, try to convince this highly scientific man about the spiritual implications.
Do not believe this. Well, you don't. But I see through you.
Literally knock the spirit out you.
Bro, I don't even know what I would do if this happened to me like that. I would freaking lose it. My whole life would not make any sense.
Psilocybin, LSD.
It's just tea
No psilocybin.
with a little honey.
What just happened?
For a moment,
Some English
the
breakfast
astral
tea.
dimension. A pla-
Oh my. This really does. It has to feel like a bad trip.
No, it has to. It has to. And it has to feel like super, super real. Sheesh. How high was his heart rate?
Like, keep going.
Honestly, she was a savage.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Mm. Mm.
Oh. Oh no.
You don't remember that?
No.
You don't remember the hands?
Oh Jesus. That is. Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
Ah. See? The multiverse hints right here.
Hmm. That's crazy. This was years ago.
Yeah.
Bro.
Talking about the multiverse right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole thing with the glass shattering and like what if?
Yeah. That's actually insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who are you in this vast multiverse?
Yeah.
Mr. Strange.
It's been talking about it since like 2017. So this is really where the multiverse began.
Yeah.
You can't not believe after that.
It's like one of the things, it's either you choose to believe or you get forced out.
Yeah. Like, I'll make you believe.
But the thing is, she already knew though. Because remember in Endgame, she was like, oh yeah, Doctor Strange, he's not supposed to show up for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I keep about to say Mordor, but his name is just
I
Mordo.
was wrong to cast him out.
No, it's not Mordor.
Still on your doorstep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have give up.
Not after seeing that.
I'd be there like, Forever. It's not like he can just go get it. It's not like he can just go get a hotel.
Yeah, he doesn't have any money. Like, he literally spent his last dollar.
Just his watch.
His watch is busted, so it's worth less now.
Not necessarily. Sell it for parts.
What's this? My mantra?
The Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
I like to think the ancient one is just like scrolling through Twitter.
Right?
Like, I already know this is gonna happen.
If I experienced what he experienced, I would not care about social media or all this other stuff in life.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
See, now he couldn't sell it.
To cast spells.
It's like a child, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Years of it.
Yep.
Same concept, my dude.
Same thing, except he cheated the system with his photographic memory. Hey, the first entrance of Wong.
He looks so young.
Right?
I love Wong.
That was the beginning of the humblingness. Call me Steven. Instead of Doctor.
Kept going.
Just Wong. Honestly, Wong went from bookkeeper to sorcerer supreme. That just leaves every time he needs to do something.
His head.
And Wong just like got this job too.
Guardian of these books.
Mm-hmm.
So if a volume from this collection should be stolen again, I'd know it. And you before you ever left the compound. Did that work for you?
All right, well, it's you. Thank you for the book.
You're welcome for the threat upon your life, sir.
Bro, Wong is such a treasure. I love him.
Right?
Can't find that on Google Translate.
No. Man, he became an avatar.
Bro, Matthew, I was thinking the exact same thing.
When he just became an avatar for the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always so satisfying.
Travel throughout the multiverse. I never even thought that the Sling Ring could.
Yeah.
Did we ever see them travel throughout the multiverse after this? No, right?
I don't think so.
No, because they didn't even introduce the multiverse properly yet.
Yeah.
How is this not about my...
About your mind.
Master Hamir?
What's your excuse now?
Right? You got to flex on him real quick.
You have to surrender to its current. Use its power as your own. But it will take you no further. Surrender, Stephen.
Surrender your mind.
Silence your ego.
Oh, I remember this. She was mad ugly for this. Yeah, she was mad ugly for this.
It's the ultimate test.
Nah, yeah, no. Under real strength, sometimes you get, that's when you learn things. Under real pressure.
No, not again.
You just knew.
Yeah, right? Not again.
I mean, he's getting more than he was before. So. So it truly begins.
Right? Me just remembering how Ned just did this effortlessly. We'll get to that.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's going to be explained anytime soon, though, because of...
Yeah, my man gave himself a real fancy shave. With his hands just trembling.
He'll put extra work into that, because those lines are clean.
What I liked about it, is like when, as he continued to get better in this, he started to forget less and less about his hands. And more about it.
Yeah.
I forget. I feel like he said Beyonce on purpose to have him listen. Yeah, no, I think that was definitely on purpose.
Yeah.
In this room.
That's crazy. That's how you can continue to study. Your body's sleeping while your spirit doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
I mean, he really looked up to her.
Yeah.
Cursed imbued object energy?
Yeah, right?
That's crazy, though. Living tribunal.
Are you looking for full reactions? Do you want early access content? Are you tired of waiting for her to release new movie reactions every single week? Well, today's your day. Welcome to Cosmic Bings, where you find full movie reactions on Patreon. Things not exclusively and not limited to, but the X-Men franchise, also the Batman franchise, and upcoming will be various other franchises, Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Fast and Furious, maybe, you name it. Things she hasn't seen. Definitely make sure to check out Cosmic Big's Patreon down below.
Yeah, those boots are not fair.
He's definitely not going easy on him. One day, very soon.
Many days.
He's such a troublesome kid.
Right?
Fit real nice, don't it?
Right, right. Looking at a straight infinity stone. Which is insane to me because they used it for magical purposes, but it's just really just energy. It's just really insane when you think about the Eye of Agamotto, when you think about the time stone, man. He just said, what if?
Premieres on Wednesdays on Disney. Why did no one think to do this before?
Right? Because no one is supposed to use it.
Yeah.
And over forever or never having existed at all.
What if?
Curiosity could have gotten you killed.
They should put the warnings before the spell.
Space-time
Yeah,
continuum.
they really should.
What?
Other dimensional beings that threaten our universe.
Y'all ever work with someone called the Eternals?
Yeah, right?
Or from the dark dimension.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Like, where was everybody else at?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
This
out.
wasn't catastrophic enough, I
came here
guess.
to heal my hands.
Oh. Well, you're fighting now, buddy.
Hey, I didn't come here to fight in a mystical war. 2 seconds later, boom.
But he has a new house, so
See, right?
I will claim this one as my own.
Like, well, you made your way back to New York.
And you had a one-way ticket.
Who pays the rent? Who pays the insurance for this place for New York City? Bruh, unless it's hidden to everyone's eye,
Well, obviously, it's
you already
not
know State
'cause-
Department's gonna be like,
Obviously, it's not because Peter showed up there.
yeah. So who's paying for the property taxes?
I got some, magic, some
Some
magic bucks.
understand magic bucks. That honestly, this is probably one of the coolest features of that house.
That?
Yes, it's one of the coolest things. It's like, man, I'm tired of New York, man. I just want to bask in the desert for like 20 minutes. Just go to the desert, or you can just use your sling ring.
Yeah.
I mean, still, why use a sling ring when you can just, man? So you know what's up, bro? You know what that mean, right? You know you about to catch these hands.
With the doctor.
Strange.
Maybe.
Yo.
Like he did not want to be part of it, but here we are. Dude, I've always loved the music in this fight scene, like specifically, because I remember when they released the first look, and I did a reaction to it, to this like entire scene around here. I don't know if have I ever showed you that video?
Maybe. Oh my god, I would hate that.
I know, right? Hey, at least you'll always have a treadmill.
Oh my god.
Whenever you need it.
Aww.
I know, right? Messing with him. Bro, but they're doing all of this so that he's doing all of this without even doing it in the mirror dimension, if I'm not mistaken. So this is like real messed up. Bro, how much times is something's gonna happen to this sanctum?
Right? A million times. I'm going, you're going with me.
Honestly, Strange wasn't ready for this.
You don't know how to use that, do you?
He really didn't know what he was getting himself into.
No. Ouch, man. All that glass.
That's okay, he just has to get knocked into the right one. See, there we go. Now we got a friend for life.
Hey, at least my man looks the part now, right?
Yeah, right? He might not have all the facilities, but... No, dummy. Use your magic.
That one. So satisfying.
It is.
Jeez.
I'm in a complete lock.
Right?
I said stop it. You cannot stop this, Mr. Doctor.
You know what this is? It's the end. The great and beautiful one.
I don't know why people always listen to these dark dudes. I don't know why they always feel like these dark dimension beings are working for them.
I mean, come on. Dark dimension.
But it ought to be. Humanity longs for the eternal.
Eternals?
For well beyond time becomes a slave for time. It's an insult.
Damn.
It's an insult. Doctor.
I feel that time really is an insult.
It do be.
This world for herself. You ever wonder how she managed to live this long?
I mean, there is some truth to what he's saying, though, concerning her.
There always is. Dummy. There's always one mistake.
All right. Those weapons are crazy, though.
They really are. Nice. Okay, I got you. No, you going?
Oh, Lord. Banging his head. Just the...
Christine!
Me, sir, sir, I used to work here.
You're in an operating theater now.
Still insane.
Just a little higher. Please be careful with the needle.
That messed me up. Still get a beat.
Oh.
Bro, one of the most impressive scenes, man, this entire film. Dude. It's just insane. So honestly, I would have done the same thing.
Yep. Got some free chips.
Right?
Got snacks for your break. Let's go.
Not fair. Imagine getting your soul knocked out.
Literally.
Knocked out in the real world and your soul's knocked out. Woo! Thanks to Christine. God, but for real though, she's a real one for even going along with all this crap.
Bro, he would stress me out.
Jeez.
My God.
Whoo.
Damn.
Right?
I don't know how she doesn't have mad gray hairs.
Honestly, right?
This thing alone would give me gray hairs.
Was a complete asshole. I tried so horribly.
Admit
What?
Stop. You're clearly in shock.
Oh.
I mean, what the hell is happening?
You know it's toxic when she thinks you're in shock.
Yeah.
Well, action one.
So you're joined a cult.
No, not exactly. No, I mean.
Well, sort of.
Right.
Powers that I never even knew existed.
Yeah, that sounds like a cult.
It's not a cult.
Well, the cultist would say.
Oh, dimensional gateway that I open up in the mob closet.
Okay, don't tell me. Fine.
No, literally.
Like, no, it's true. I mean, you saw him come out of his body. Why disbelieve?
Why? Yeah, seriously. Like, that's what you disbelieve?
Yeah.
I do have to go.
Yo, if I'm not mistaken, I thought
I think that was real.
I think that scene was like a real thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said she didn't know that the mob dropped, which makes it even better.
Oh, poor Christine.
I know, right? Just best friends with Kate Buddy now. Honestly, one of the coolest scenes. They'll just you're my buddy now. Be on the same page.
You see, what happened?
The cloak of levity.
Master Strange.
He leveled up faster than me.
Right?
It is Doctor Strange, not Master Strange, not Mr. Strange. Doctor Strange.
Master Doctor Strange.
When I became a doctor, I swore an oath to do no harm.
Well, damn. Hey, Ray, you don't gotta do what you gotta do, fam. Like, nope. That was a nice roll.
You're always paying attention to the rolls.
Cause rolls, man, rolls are like really like satisfying if you can do it right. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, those Stanley cameos will always be iconic.
Right? I just love how they saw Inception. I was like, let's do that better. I'm telling you, man, VFX really popped off in this movie.
Yeah.
They really went crazy. CGI and VFX really popped off in this film. Multiverse of Madness is going to be literally that. Oh, my Lord.
Like, this is the kind of stuff you would see, like, when we were kids. Like, Spy Kids and stuff like that.
Right?
But just better.
Steal a man, sling ring, man. That's a mad ugly.
She does draw power from the dark dimension.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's all over her head.
I see.
Jeez. Bro, she really with it. She said no.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse, literally. Accurate. Accurate as hell. You saw somebody freaking fall through the roof.
Return to your body now. You don't have time.
Time is relative. Your body hasn't even hit the floor yet.
It's what made me a great doctor.
It's precisely what kept you from greatness. Arrogance and fear still keep you from learning the simplest and most significant lesson of all.
Which is?
It's not about you. We don't get to choose our time.
But stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
Death is what gives life meaning.
Yeah, no, he can literally just put the magic in his hands and he'll be fine. Which I think is what he maybe eventually did later on, just to do stuff. But like at the point,
his hands weren't shaking as much later on.
Never being. I remember that part messed me up in the theater. I'm like, man, can't give him a kiss, man. Kiss on the cheek. It was a deceiving shot.
It was.
He was like, she's going in for the kiss.
Nope.
9.
It's like when your mom like licked.
Right? It's like a dog. Like his cape is like a dog.
Imagine if it just like went through the actual.
Right? The car. Wait, didn't it not go through it?
No, it didn't. It like
just drive straight to the desert.
Yeah. Like what?
Jeez.
Wrong side of history, Mom.
He won the wrong side of history.
Her fault
I mean, technically.
in the consequence of her deception.
It's like it's just crazy. Just the portrayal on his face. It's like, it's hard to just accept. It's just hard to accept that you just spent like a good portion of your life dedicated to this person that deceived you. Yeah. That would mess me up so much.
Doing exactly what they're saying not to do.
Exactly.
Say, look, I know y'all said not to do this, but
well, de facto sorcerer supreme now, so it is what it is.
Crazy.
Right?
How do you fight time, man?
Drawing on dark energy.
I know, that's the insane part.
Jeez, that was too way too close. Jeez.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow, I just brought somebody back to life. But I mean, she's trippy. Imagine just being dead and then just showing back up in your car.
Right?
Trippy, man. Trippy. Jeez. It's crazy, because if he didn't do this, Juan wouldn't have been back.
Yeah. Okay, please don't get mad at me.
Well, don't stop now.
I'm so close.
Right?
Literally, tiny bit more. So satisfying.
Right?
Get up, Strange.
Remember, just making some serious noodles.
It does look really pretty, though.
Does it?
The colors and everything, how it flows. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be technically pretty to look at.
Just looking at it, if it wasn't something evil. Nah. Or he's gotta feel so betrayed.
Honestly.
It's okay. We haven't betrayed you. Hello, my friend.
I wonder if we'll ever see Dormammu again.
I don't know.
He didn't even know if this is gonna work either.
Nope. And Uno reverse.
I love that he figured it out right away.
This is real.
And Uno reverse.
Yep. Rewind. It's rewind time. Ouch.
So I got time.
He's running out of creative ways to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Like when you get so frustrated with the boss, it just die already.
Right? Playing Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Set me free. What do you want? Peon?
If not, then we can do this all
We can
day.
do this again. Like they said, I can do this all day.
You know, I riled him up. He's your problem now.
Well, he's not gonna like it at all because this is what you. Yeah, eternal life is part of the one. Just taking your energy, dog.
Mm-hmm. Why would they come after though, man?
Right? He actually laughed, but yeah, he actually laughed at his jokes.
Yeah.
Yet Mordo just looks disgusted and betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, completely understand his whole, you know, path that he took after all this.
Mm-hmm.
You still think there will be no consequences, Strange?
There'll be plenty. That's why we have multiverse of
price.
madness.
Yep. Honestly, I don't blame him for this.
He's very by the rules.
But I mean, he walked a very specific path in life. So
yeah.
Why listen to these people? Why go down this path when you've already dedicated to something that was forged on a lie?
Right.
You know, like, I'm not saying it justifies him doing crazy stuff, but like, either way, I just wouldn't have the confidence to, you know, follow these people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I knew was a lie.
Yeah.
But you still have much to learn.
It makes sense why he became the next Sorcerer Supreme, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a drop of like best not to wear, you know, walk around wearing an Infinity Stone, and then like, oh my God, he's an Infinity Stone. What? Man, I would forget. It was crazy because in the theater, I'll never forget, like being in the theater, watching this the first time. There wasn't a lot of people watching it because a lot of people weren't really hyped for this.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see the shift.
I think it's always hard bringing in new characters.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying it's crazy seeing the shift, like going into the theater, watching this for the first time, at least at my theater, there wasn't a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And
then now everyone's hyped for Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, there's definitely a huge shift. This is also like a really big movie for, you know, Phase 4.
Oh yeah, but I mean, Doctor Strange has become a fan favorite.
Oh, absolutely.
Mr. Scott Derrickson, man, did a really good job with this movie. All right, I'm gonna quickly skip to the end credits.
Inclusion.
I
So, why bring him?
have some comments about this scene after it plays out.
Too many sorcerers.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, man. This is my... Okay, so I got some comments about that. I don't want to talk about the movie. Obviously. This is a nice...
We're not going to talk about the movie at all.
No. I mean, the movie itself, but I don't want to make the whole review discussion section about that end credit scene.
I'm just trying to be a jerk.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you are.
Yeah.
No, my thoughts on that, see, I was thinking about it, like, as we got closer to the end. I'm like, bro, okay, first of all, how could he, like, what I never understood, I don't know if it was ever explained, but it's like, how could he steal, like, someone's power when it's technically not even theirs to begin with? They borrow magic from another dimension, so can't he just, Pangborn, can't he just go and get it back? He can't steal his ability to do magic.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever explained.
Yeah, I don't even know that how would that happen? Because he can't, unless he knows the spell that can cancel his ability to channel into another dimension or something.
It's possible.
Maybe that's it.
Could be the reason. That would be the only thing that would make sense.
Yeah, because regardless of what shape you're in, once you learn the technique, you should be able to redo it as many times as you need to in order to accomplish your goal, right? So I don't really understand.
Yeah, that would definitely be the only way to to stop someone from using magic.
That's the only thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Unless they shut off his connection to whatever dimension he was drawing the energy from.
Yeah.
So that he can't necessarily feel that energy or tap into that magical force again.
Yeah.
It just become like a thing, like an empty feeling. Like, I don't know, I've been thinking about it like stripping away power from an Aes Sedai. Like, they don't forget how to do their things, they just don't feel a connection to the one power anymore. That's probably the only thing I can maybe think about why that would work.
Yeah, that'd probably be the only reason, or the only way, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't ever thought about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that. And then also too, like, concerning Mordo, like, we saw him in the trailer. He got braids now. He got the OG. He got 2000s braids.
I gotta rewatch that trailer because I don't remember.
You don't remember seeing him in the trailer?
No.
We'll probably do a rewatch of the trailer anyways.
I think I forgot about him as a character completely because it's been like. Okay, yeah.
So he got the braids.
Yeah.
In there, so he'll be back. But I wonder at what capacity. Like, is he gonna be the villain, or is Doctor Strange himself gonna be the villain of his own story? I don't know. Is Wanda gonna be the villain? Like, who's gonna be the actual villain, or is just
that's a thing. That's another reason why I'm super excited for it because we don't know who the villain is.
Yeah.
It could be him. It could be Mordo. It could be Wanda. It could be someone else entirely.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Killmonger. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
It could be Kang.
Kang, yeah.
It could be literally anyone.
Technically, he's supposed to show up in
Celestials for all we know.
It could be, but Kang's not supposed to show up until multiverse. I mean, Quantumania. Ant-Man Quantumania.
Act like they've never thrown something.
That's true. That's
Matthew,
true.
this is Marvel.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
they
that's
all
true.
Their secrets.
That's true. We
didn't know he won't be in Loki.
That's true.
Come on, now.
That's true. No.
I don't count anything out for Marvel. Because they be throwing like curveballs everywhere.
We'll see. But the thing about him though, is that Mordo as a character is like I don't even think he has morals anymore. Because he's just like, before he was like, he's like, that's, you're being a hypocrite. Like, that's being, you're being a hypocrite, right? But like, now he's also being a hypocrite because he's like, too many sorcerers. But at that point, I don't think he cares about who's a hypocrite anymore. He's just like, well, if there's anybody that's gonna be a sorcerer, it's gonna be me, and I'm just gonna remove everybody else because he's come to his own realization of that, like, oh, I'm using magic for its true intended purpose, and everybody else is abusing. So he's kind of being like an executioner, or decision maker, or judge.
I think he's going to like try to get rid of all of the sorcerers, but at least like narrow it down a lot.
Yeah, just
to the people that he deems worthy.
Yeah, he might set up his own kind of cult in a way of like true believers, like.
But then at least he's no better than
Caecilius. Yeah. So I don't know what they're really gonna do with him in the comics. I was thinking about his comic book counterpart, but anyway, I don't know what they're gonna do with him in in the Multiverse of Madness. I don't know how his character is gonna come into play. I don't know if he's just gonna be like a rogue because we haven't seen him mentioned at all, like in any of this. He might just be building his army. He might low-key just be building his army. Yeah. On the side, or his cult of true believers or whatnot.
It's very possible.
The protectors of natural law.
It's very possible that there will be multiple villains in the story.
It's definitely possible.
I mean, you had multiple in
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
I can't even begin to fathom this movie.
And this is literally the Multiverse of Madness. So
all I know is that they need to release.
Gonna be like, he's gonna get everybody coming at him, even himself.
Yeah, well, yeah. Things are about to get out of hand. Yeah. Or things just got out of hand, or whatever the statement was. Evil Doctor Strange said. So, no, I mean, this movie, honestly, like, fantastic, man. Like, I just love the vibe of this movie. I love how, at the time when it came out, so different, so separate from the, occasional, like, superhero power-up kind of thing. I'm a superhuman now. I got injected with this. I got in this explosion, and that.
He had to work for it to an extent. Like, obviously, his photographic memory helped him, like, along. To gain the knowledge faster. But it wasn't anything, like, magical that really helped him, like, move forward. It was just he was gaining the knowledge and applying it.
I just had a natural talent for it. Like, sometimes you don't realize you're good at something, and until you do it, and you're like, I'm actually pretty good at this thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't know. I think I'm pretty fairly good with editing and like just recording and stuff. I didn't think I had the capability to do half of the things I do now.
Yeah.
And then when I do it, I'm like, okay, I'm actually not that bad at doing this thing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just a fast learner.
You are. Yeah. You are. So, you are a pretty quick learner.
Like
yeah.
practical stuff, like editing, I picked it up very quickly.
Yeah. It's like the biggest challenge I've had in my life so far is with things that I've done, because I've always been pretty good at picking up things quickly too, but the biggest challenge I'm actually having right now is my samurai training. That is the biggest like actual real learning challenge that I've had in a long time. Because if I wanted to learn like how to code, I just watch a lot of videos. I learn how to like draw, to do certain things I needed at that time. Watched a bunch of videos, bought a couple courses, wanted to upgrade the critic game, watch a couple courses, bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Like, I was always pretty good at learning like in your case, like practical skills pretty quickly and stuff like that. But, this is the real challenge I've had. So, that's kind of exciting. That's kind of a little off topic, but I feel like even with Doctor Strange, with him, like, learning this whole thing is like exciting him with the fact that like this is a whole new world, it's a whole new perspective on life.
And even though it was easy for him to like pick everything up, he still had challenges and he still had to learn one very big lesson, and that was getting over his ego.
Getting over his ego.
That was the main struggle, the main factor that made him struggle.
Getting over his ego, learning how to like realize that like what the Ancient One said, is not about you all the time. It's not always about what you want, which is why I liked at the end. Even at the end, even though he now has the power to do more than fix his hands, right? He can go like more than fix his hands. Like he has more than that capability. He just left it as is. But I'm pretty sure as over time they forgot that fact, because we've seen him use his hands normally. Like,
I mean, he might just kind of like imbue his hands with magic without even really thinking.
Yeah, he's probably doing it without even thinking about it.
Yeah, because they haven't like focused on his hands like at all, really.
Yeah, and I mean, like he can do certain things with his hands. He just couldn't do like they say doctors and nurses and especially surgeons have like the most stable hands.
Yeah.
But then like. I don't know if you remember that trend on TikTok to see if like your hand was moving. I remember they showed this one surgeon and the hand moved a little bit and everybody was like, "Oh nah, I'm not going to this guy."
Well, that's why there's tools to help like make sure everything's steady. The
fact that the surgeon's hands was like this and it moved a little bit and everybody was like, "Nope." And then it was
find yourself a new surgeon.
Right? Find yourself a new surgeon. I don't know if this person lost customers that day. And then our clients, I should say, or patients. Patients is the right word. Yeah, not customers.
Casual surgery.
Well, if they're a plastic surgeon, technically they're a customer / patient.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess they're still patient.
But it's still be a customer,
though. I guess they're still kind of a customer.
Because you are purchasing something from them. A change, like an adaptation to your body or whatever. I mean, adaptation. Sorry, what is that? None of the adaptation. Is that modification? Sorry, body mods, not adaptation. Sorry. You're not purchasing an adaptation. You're purchasing a modification, body mod. Right? Am I saying the right thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just laughing at the body adaptation.
Okay. Body. Okay, that's not an incorrect phrase.
It's not. Nobody used it.
No. It's correct. Just wrong. It's the wrong context. Because your body can adapt to weather changes. Your body can adapt
but this is not
to
what
food, but that's not. It's the wrong context. It's the wrong place to use it. Body modification. Yes. But anyways, yeah. So, where was I going with that? Body modification, patients, doctors. Okay, his hand surgeon. Yeah, and his hand steadiness. Yeah. So I mean, it was really cool to see the transformation just within himself as a character and the growth within himself throughout the film, even though it was a shorter film. Like
it got its story across.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like most of, well, not even most, like all of the first solo films for each character, it's a build up to, like, this one wasn't like super intense or anything. Like, the stakes weren't super high because, you know, turn back time and
yeah, I mean the stakes were high up until that point you remembered he can turn back time. And you're like, oh yeah, he could do that.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, it's not like, I feel like a lot of the solo films, like, the stakes are high to an extent, but then obviously when you get everyone together, it's even higher.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like,
everybody's fighting this one thing now and it becomes a problem.
So no, it was a good introduction to who Doctor Strange is as a character and, you know, what he can do and how he can progress on that throughout the rest of the films.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, no, we're it's good refreshers, man. It's good refreshers to see all these little details.
There's
and
a lot of this I forgot.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. It's good. I'm glad we're actually doing this because it's now building my hype up for Multiverse of Madness even more.
Let's go. Just get it out already.
Like, how many things can we see in between this to kind of like?
We have like a little over a month until it comes out. Oh
yeah,
God, it's so soon.
Yeah, so soon.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just rewatching the MCU right now. At least these films coming up. It's just making me excited because, you know, even though I've actually seen, I think I've seen Eternals. I think I've seen Doctor Strange more than Eternals. But I've definitely seen Endgame more than Eternals, Infinity War more than Eternals. But I've seen Eternals more than Shang-Chi and
you saw
No Way Home
twice.
Yeah, well, I watched it at home too. So 3 times. I've seen Eternals twice in theaters.
Yeah.
And then I've seen it like 2 or 3 times home.
Yeah, I've only saw like half of Eternals at home. Not even really half.
I really freaking like Eternals, man. I don't care what anybody says. It's actually one of those things, you know, like sometimes when someone opposes like your opinion, you might feel a little bad, like, oh man, no one likes this as much as I do.
Yeah.
Eternals is one of those things that I really don't care if people don't like it because I thought it was a fantastic film.
I think
truthfully feel that way.
I think the reason people don't like Eternals, and we'll get to it when we actually watch it.
We'll watch Eternals, yeah.
I think the reason is because it is very different from a typical Marvel movie.
Yeah, give it 10 years, bro. Give it like 5-6 years.
This was different, and
yeah, a lot of people still don't even really like this movie per se, but I think this.
But people love the character.
Yeah.
You have grown to love this character.
People have grown to really like Doctor Strange.
And that's the thing with these movies, like, you might not like some people might have not liked Iron Man from the first movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was plenty of people that did it.
I wasn't a huge Captain America person either until like Civil War was what made me be like, okay, Captain America's real. It took me that long for me to be like, I really like Captain America actually.
Marvel knows what they're doing with characters and stories, and you might not like them in the first go. Yeah. But that's why they continue to build on these characters and continue. That's why it's a whole like cinematic universe.
Yeah, and Phase 4. No, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's not like, you know, one and done. Like, I don't know, like Morbius isn't connected to like the MCU. But I mean,
that we know of.
That as of right now.
I don't think it is, but I haven't seen it yet. It's
own separate thing.
Yeah.
But,
oh yeah, I'm supposed to see that, isn't it?
But
can't get my ticket.
But you know, like that's a one and done as of right now. We don't know if they're going to continue into another one. Mm-hmm. So if people don't like it after this one, there's a chance they might never like it. So
what?
Morbius? Like Morbius as a character.
Man, we'll see, bro. I really have no thoughts on Morbius. I haven't seen it yet. So
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like if people don't like Morbius now, then if they don't get a second one, they're not going to get another chance.
I know they're setting Morbius. This is a different conversation, but I know they're setting Morbius up for the Sonyverse of their characters. Like I know they're trying to connect him to Spider-Man, and they're trying to connect him to like Kraven the Hunter.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Connect him to Spider-Woman and all that.
That's when you continue to grow and like grow these characters, and then people will start to like them more or like them less, and it's just all about continuation. I think that's the main factor. That's why series and like franchises get so much love, because you get to grow up with these characters. You know?
Yeah.
Like Lord of the Rings, for example, we just watched that, so I don't know if I have to say this, but spoilers if you haven't watched it by now.
Yeah, spoilers if you're like making your way through the Lord of the Rings journey.
Yeah. like any of those characters you could take. Like, they're super lovable from the beginning.
Yeah, Sam especially.
Sam is my favorite character.
Yeah, Sam is my favorite character.
Very proudly say that Sam is my favorite character.
I can't say Frodo is necessarily my favorite character, but I do admire his spirit.
Yeah.
And his bravery. But anyway, it's a whole different conversation. But yeah.
Take Sam from the very first step he took outside. That was a big step for him. Yeah. And look at where he ended up. Mm-hmm. And you grow with those characters, especially if you watch the extended editions. You see stuff you don't see in the theatrical. So you get to, get more knowledge of these characters and see their journey. And at the end, we're crying over it. Yeah. Like, we literally cried over Sam.
Yeah, and I mean, even like, and bring this back to the MCU, even with Tony, right? Yeah. Like, seeing his journey throughout all of the movies and seeing, his journey come to an end. I feel like his death was a lot more sadder than Cap's, because we didn't really see Cap die.
I mean, Cap technically isn't dead.
Well, we don't. I think he's dead.
Nobody ever said he was dead.
I don't even know, bro.
I don't think he's not technically dead. He's just old. He never got the serum.
Yeah, he went back and just didn't take the serum.
Yeah. So he's just...
Which I need explanation on.
Or did he take the serum?
Well, no. He's still... No, we have it all wrong. He still ages. Yeah. He still ages. The only thing... Alright, never mind. That's his whole... I confused myself for no reason. He still ages. Yeah. Serum or not, he still ages. It's just that...
He was frozen in time.
He was frozen, yeah. Yeah. Stupid. He still ages. Yeah. He just went back to his proper timeline. Yeah. Because look at, I keep forgetting the brother that was the first Captain America, the first Black Captain America. Isaiah Bradley. Good on you for remembering that. I completely forgot Isaiah Bradley. Yeah. He because like look at him, like he still had those like little bits of the serum in him. Yeah. Like you saw how he was lifting those big plants with ease. So and he just got old. So yeah, I just answered my own question. But yeah, no. Yeah. But the serum didn't prevent him from aging. He was just frozen. So
yeah. So. But
yeah. Because he was technically like a 20-something-year-old man when he got out of when he was frozen. Yeah. He's probably like mid-20s, if anything.
Mid to late 20s at most.
I would actually say early to mid-20s because look how young he was when he joined.
That's true. Was he? I don't remember how old he was.
This is just a quick search. I know you gotta wrap up.
Yeah. But yeah, so where was I going with that?
When he was frozen. Yeah, mid-20s, like 25, 26. Yeah. So he was like 25.
And his first introduction in the modern day, he was like 26. Yeah. So where are we going with that?
No, we were just talking about like the impact of like growing with the characters and like their deaths and like how they started when they ended and stuff. But yeah,
Cap isn't dead. Well, Steve isn't dead.
Yeah,
he's just old. So, but
I thought he died, bro. I haven't seen some people say died. I'll look it up after.
Yeah, they never said he died. He's just old, and he was just finishing his life.
I could have sworn he died, bro.
They never said he died, though. He just kind of, like, passed on the shield and, went on his way. But he never actually died, to my knowledge. He's...
Okay, so he's not... Okay, so he's not dead. His only Sam and Bucky know where he is. He's just not active. Yeah. Yeah,
it's in a retirement home. The only two people that, like, actually died were Tony and Natasha.
Yeah, Tony and Natasha, yeah.
So.
From the main homies. Yeah. Because technically Gamora died. Well, Gamora died in Infinity War.
Yes.
Yeah. She died and then she came back. Yeah. It's just sad to think that Gamora is gone for real.
It's like building back everything.
I want to see what James Gunn does because we have the Guardians holiday special this year. And James Gunn said he's going to be dropping a whole bunch of new... They're going to be introducing a whole bunch of new permanent characters in that special.
Okay.
So...
Yeah,
but yeah.
I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, we have no choice, actually.
We literally have no choice.
Yeah.
We got to go.
We gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see the rest of the series, I'm probably gonna do it anyways. So
yeah.
Anyways, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, like what you see. Comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, that will be on Patreon and YouTube memberships. Link will be in the description below.
And make sure to join us for the Road to Madness. Yeah. We got a few movies left, so looking forward to see you guys. Yeah.
7, something like that.
And 2 shows. Well, 2 episodes from 2 shows.
I might put WandaVision and What If together. We'll see.
We can do separate. Might as well.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways.
Separate conversations.
But anyways, that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.